Hey Jack, I'm the last vehicle besides the transport. I'll let you know when we're caught up with you.
T4, we are 1097.
Well, this operation was part of our mobile operations team, where we take agents into individual communities around the state for certain periods of time to try to identify as many local street dealers as possible, and then we go in with operations such as this and round them up. Since November, we've been in Claremore, our agents have, making undercover buys from local street dealers. And over the past 3 months, we've identified 42 of them that we personally made undercover buys on for everything from marijuana, cocaine, methamphetamine, and prescription drugs. And then this morning, with about 100 officers from several departments, we went out with 42 arrest warrants and started rounding those people up.
Change of plans then. We'll just move in close, and you two go in. We'll move in close, and we'll be there to see you.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to butt in.
I didn't. Well, it's stuff we need to know.
Police officer, come to the door. Open the door. Open the door. Kick it. Hey. Kick it, kick it. Open the door. Ready? Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground, man. Get on the ground.
The team's been in effect about 1.5 years. This is our 4th community to have this type of operation. This morning, I was briefed, a final briefing on the final tally of drugs, and to be honest with you, we saw just about everything: methamphetamine, crack cocaine, pharmaceutical drugs, marijuana, these type of drugs. It looks just like a smorgasbord, if you would, of drugs. It just really crossed every line. This is not large quantity of drugs. This is not kilos of cocaine. This is smaller quantities of drugs, usually in the gram type of purchase. That's addiction-based traffickers. In other words, they're not making a large economic gain, but they're addicted and they're trying to support their habit by selling drugs.
Come out. Both of them, come out.
We like to follow these up with a town meeting where we can bring in experts in the field of education, treatment, prevention. We don't want to just come in, make some arrests, and get out of town, because 1, we know we don't get everybody, and 2, we know we haven't met every need. There's a lot of issues where people may have somebody in their family who's addicted to substance abuse, drugs, or alcohol. They need a place to turn. They need to know that there's some place they can call. And so on the 26th of February, we will be back in Claremore at the community center at 7 p.m. to hold a public forum to discuss substance abuse, alcohol, and what people can do in the community, whether it's churches. We're going to have churches and faith-based groups there represented, mental health and treatment officials, prevention. We want the schools involved, about education, to get these kids before, at an early age, educated about the dangers of drugs so they don't end up like this. And so we're really encouraging the community throughout northeastern Oklahoma to come together and come out if there's something they want to talk about or they need some help.
24, go ahead.
1022 on the transport unit. We're close to the PD. We'll take